When was the last time you shook hands with a colleague or freely hugged a friend or family member? When was the last time you did not get nervous when the person close by coughed or sneezed? When was the last time you got together with your friends and laughed? The past few months have been unprecedented, something all of us have never experienced in our entire life and hopefully never will again. As of today, here are some COVID-19 statistics. There are close to 5 million cases worldwide, with around 400,000 people dead. The virus has spread to all corners of the world, from large countries like the United States, China, Russia, and India to remote ones like Lesotho and Greenland. Right now, the world is desperately hunting for a treatment. Not only would finding one save lives, but it would also allow countries to relax lockdowns which are damaging economies. As we are seeing the damage done all around us, the obvious question on our mind is, where did this virus come from? In this video, we will look at some possible answers. The coronavirus family is not new. In fact, the coronavirus family was first recognized by science in the 1960s. Its members got the name corona because their shape seemed like a crown. During that period, the virus was infecting bats, cats, pig, cattle, and poultry. But since it did not affect humans, we were not that concerned. But in 2002, the virus jumped from a bat to perhaps civets and then to humans. This happened in the Chinese province of Guangdong. The accepted story is that the civets were sold at markets in Guangdong, and it's from here it made its way to humans. This outbreak, also known as SARS, went on to kill almost 800 people around the world. In 2002, another new illness, the Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome or MERS, took place. In this case, the coronavirus moved from bats to camels and then to humans. MERS has killed 858 people to date, the most recent of them on February 4th this year. But as you can see, these numbers are nothing compared to the fatalities caused by COVID-19. And we still do not have a cure. Now, looking at SARS, MERS, and COVID-19, we can see that in all three cases the virus most likely originated in bats. But the virus needed another intermediary to move from bats to humans. And here we have two unknowns. One, the COVID-19 virus is much more lethal than the earlier two. How did that happen? And secondly, how did the virus get to humans from bats this time? One possibility being spoken about is that the virus moved to humans from pangolins. These creatures are sold at the Wuhan market, but we are not sure. It could also have been transmitted by other creatures, including cats. Or perhaps it did not originate in Wuhan, but came to Wuhan on two legs. That is, by other humans. Now, because we do not have concrete answers, other possibilities are being explored, and one leads to human interference. Since the origin of genetic engineering in the 1970s, conspiracy theorists have pointed to almost every infectious disease, from AIDS to Ebola to MERS to SARS to Zika, as being a result of human interference. So let's look at the case for COVID-19. The pandemic started in China, and the initial reaction by the authorities was to suppress the problem. Then Wuhan, where the outbreak was first spotted, has a laboratory where scientists have in the past deliberately made coronaviruses more pathogenic or dangerous. Such research is called gain-of-function research, and some of this research has been done at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. I should add that other countries such as America and Italy too have been involved in this research. In 2017, this institute opened the first biosecurity level 4 laboratory in China where such work has been conducted. And here lies a concern. Leaks from laboratories, including BSL-4 labs, are not unheard of. The world's last known case of smallpox was caused by a leak from a British laboratory in 1978. In America, there have been incidents involving Ebola, and in China, laboratory workers seem to have been infected with SARS and transmitted it to contacts outside on at least 2 occasions. In conclusion, while the idea of COVID-19's origins in a lab are appealing, experts say that the virus's genome does not indicate that it could have come from a lab with the help of genetic engineering. But with the count of infections and deaths rising daily, along with other pain and suffering, it is not surprising that we want answers. This has led to countries calling for an impartial, independent and comprehensive inquiry into the origins and spread of coronavirus. Today, there are more than 70 BSL-4 labs around the world where gain-of-function work is being carried out. Thus, even if COVID-19 did not originate in a lab, if we are not careful, it's only a matter of time before another, perhaps more dangerous virus does and escapes into the world.